ground beneath my feet, it shifts constantly. I'm a flight risk, you're a gambler. My changing mood, day to day, mercurial, double-faced. What have I done? Never know which side I'm on, but I water in the bathroom, run the faucet, drown the sound of my own thoughts. Just me, myself, and I, double crossing. I learned to leave when I was young, mistake anxiety for fun, hide myself and other people, take what you say and call it mine, a mirror image by design, till I'm on my own, never knowing what's mine alone. But I hold my head up, treading water in the bathroom, run the faucet, drown the sound of my own thoughts. Just me, myself, and I, double crossing. Always been a liability, never let somebody close to me. I'm the broken glass beneath your feet, everything's not fine. Always been a liability, never let somebody close to me. I'm the broken glass beneath your feet, everything's not fine. But I hold my head up, treading water in the bathroom, run the faucet, drown the sound of my own thoughts. Just me, myself, and I, double crossing.
Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy.
Hello everyone and welcome to What Goes Around Comes Around live shopping for today's series of Bag Lunch, which is every day, Saturday through Wednesday, apologies, at 1:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 10:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, and everything in between. I'm your host, Mason Howell, and I'm excited to have you all here today as we discuss Let's Travel. So amazing different bags and accessories for traveling, luggage from different bags, and just all the items in between that we love. So without further ado, let's begin. All right, here is our first item. Isn't this incredible? This is a Gucci Brown Original GG Canvas Web Travel Bag. This is vintage, so beautiful. Look at this piece, absolutely amazing. This is faux pork leather. And then of course you have the classic Gucci web and the Gucci GG canvas here as well. This Gucci webbing, if you were here for our show yesterday, probably heard me talk about it. The Gucci webbing was inspired by English horse riding and the belt that was used under the belly of the horse known as the web, which was usually green and red. So that is where Gucci got their inspiration for this from. I love this piece. It almost reminds me of an Hermes hack, but without the price tag. Hermes hacks normally are $10,000 plus. This is only $2,500 for this amazing piece. Isn't that incredible? I love that faux pork leather. It's so durable. You have those incredible feet here, 5 giant feet that really protect the base of the bag. Love that. Fantastic piece. And then of course you have the lock. The bag does lock. Interesting feature on this bag is that when you use the key in the lock, it actually is almost like a, so you don't lose the key kind of situation. When you unlock it, it actually will remain within the lock until you take it, so it doesn't come out. So you can't come out unless you lock this back. So that's the nice part. It's kind of like so you don't lose it or anything as such. So I do love that about it. But on the interior of the bag, oh, see, I'm already trying to do it without actually following my own advice there. There we go. So it does come apart just like this. And then of course you have amazing canvas interior there. So the bag does kind of remain almost lightweight, which is incredible. Beautiful bag. You can even use this if you're tall enough like me. This could be almost be like an everyday bag for you as well. But great for traveling. TSA approved. Take it as a carry-on. You won't have to put it under the plane. This piece, once again, only $2,500. And really a vintage treasure. They don't make this anymore. Absolutely incredible. Beautiful, beautiful piece. And what I love to do is if I'm keeping it open instead, I would just unlock it here and then just put the lock right there on the front. Just let it hang, almost like you would with a Birkin or a hack. There we go, just like that. And you're all set. Love it, good to go. And you can always put these through the rings there if you wish. There we go. And easy, done like that. Beautiful piece, have long straps as well. $2,500 for this incredible item. All right, let's move on to our next piece. This is the Gucci Original GG Canvas Soft Carry-On Duffel Bag in the size large. I love it because it has this wonderful webbing here, and that webbing is kind of more of a pink and gold, more of like a rose blush, rose ballerine. And I love it because it's still using that Gucci webbing, that horse heritage, but just adding a little bit of a different color. Then you have the metallic kind of gold here and the metallic gold trim throughout. And then a little bit of metallic in the GG canvas as well. This would be perfect for, you know, your daughter, or if you have a child or anything, this would be the perfect bag for them for even a long week anywhere you're going. or it could be a great, bag for a diaper bag, if you will. I hate that word diaper bag, but a bag for your child that you normally carry on your stroller. This would be a great bag for that as well. Only $820, below $1,000, which is incredible. Just some minor corner wear there. But other than that, the GG canvas is in incredible condition. By the way, that GG canvas named after Guccio Gucci, who was the founder of Gucci, and named by his son Adolfo Gucci, who invented this print. And then Alessandro Michele, of course, flipped the GG, so they're going the same way in 2016. But I love this. This is an incredible piece. Once again, only $820 for this incredible item. All right, let's move on to, this is a big one, and I love it though. It's kind of cool, it's really vintage, but I was like, I have to bring it out for talking about traveling. This is for those who are going by private jet, private yacht, anything of the sorts where you don't have to carry the luggage yourself. This is the piece you need. This is a Louis Vuitton vintage monogram canvas Pullman 70. 70 refers to the length in centimeters. It's 70 centimeters wide, and it's from the 1960s era. So, some things here, what goes around comes around. We love to say some things in life, like age, are like fine wine, and luxury accessories included. I absolutely love that. Beautiful. This has aged just like a fine wine. I love wine. Love wine and handbags. My two favorite things in life. Absolutely beautiful piece. It is vintage, so there's more moderate wear than what we normally would see on a piece, or one that we would accept. But since it is such a classic piece, this would be one that we absolutely would take, similar to the vintage trunks that we see. And it's super easy. You just unlock it here, just like that, and it zips open to easily see within that bag we have it stuffed, because that's the best way to do it, to keep these bags in great condition. You want to keep them stuffed. The zipper works well. That lock there still works well. The keys are not included, but do not worry, that lock is functional still. So you can always get a new key or anything as such. This piece actually from the 1960s was created by not only Louis Vuitton, but they had outsourced to the French company, and that's who created this model. Beautiful piece. And you believe only $1,550. This no longer exists. They call it the Pullman because you used to have a pulley on it and wheels so you could pull it, but this one does not. But that is okay because a good old Pullman can carry it for you. I don't know if that worked. I tried to make it work, but it didn't work. A man, not you, some other person can carry this for you. That's what it's going to be. $1,550 for this iconic travel piece. Perfect for all of your yachting adventures. I'm dreaming about them right now, or jet adventures. The Four Seasons, they just put out a private jet, basically like cruise, where you fly around, everything's first class, and you hit city to city to city. So fabulous. That's what you could use this for. Okay. Moving on to our next piece. This is a beautiful vintage Burberry brown Haymarket check coated canvas duffel bag with this beautiful brown leather trim. Of course, the symbol on here, you'll see it on one of our upcoming pieces. It says Burberry's. So Burberry was actually originally Burberry's, created by Thomas Burberry. And oftentimes that happens with a lot of these brands. It'd be apostrophe S as in the possessive form of Thomas Burberry owned this brand, created by the Burberry family. So Burberry's. But in 1999, they switched it to Burberry, and I love that. So when you see these vintage pieces, it truly is a piece of vintage. So you know this is pre-1999 because it says Burberry's. Of course, I love the condition on this piece is impeccable. 5 feet, virtually no wear, minor corner wear, slight scuffing to the brown trim. You often don't find that in these vintage pieces, but here, what goes around comes around. We care so much about condition. So authenticity and condition, they both go through a rigorous process for both of those. And if they don't meet 100% of our standards, they do not make it through and they do not come to you. So tons of room in this bag. Similar to Louis Vuitton Keepalls, it is fantastic for travel because it is that coated canvas, which is scratch resistant, water resistant, and stain resistant. And then of course, it is a bandolier, so it has a shoulder strap, which we love a shoulder strap. But since it is just from an English brand, they do not call it bandoliers. You also get that padding here, and I love those rivets, like massage on your shoulder. Easily throw that on, and you're good to go. And even look at me. I'm in all black. It's chic, just a nice little Burberry. I feel very English, like aristocrat. Very chic. We love it. This piece, only $1,650. Can you believe that? Only $1,650. You have that beautiful brass hardware here. And I love how they do that hardware. Absolutely stunning. Then of course it is adjustable. And you're not gonna find this anywhere because it is a vintage piece. So only on the pre-loved market, no longer be able to retail. Versions of it are, but not this piece. Not when this is Burberry's. So $1,650. And if anyone ever asks, I love giving little history lessons. Whenever people ask me about my bags or like, hey, I like your bag. They've entered a deep hole because now I'm just gonna tell them everything about that bag. I'm like, oh, thank you so much, but stay here for a minute. I gotta tell you everything about it. So if anyone's like, why did it say Burberry's? You can inform them it was originally called Burberry's by Thomas Burberry up until 1999. So this bag is over 20 years old and look in this condition. And you'll never guess where I got it from. What goes around comes around. See, beautiful, beautiful way to tell a story about a bag. And give a little history lesson along the way. Because that's what these are. These are pieces of artwork. Similar like we were talking about a Manet, Monet, or Picasso painting, you would talk about Picasso as that person, why this painting was developed, who developed it, and what his inspiration came from. So that's what we do with these bags as well. Okay, this piece is really, really cool, and it's something I have seen on the internet, but until Here What Goes Around Comes Around, I have not seen one of these in person before. I'm excited to bring this out. This is the Louis Vuitton monogram canvas sailor bag in the size GM, which means grand model. I think that goes without saying. I don't think they really need to put the GM on it, but so amazing. I know, right, Leah? It's so, so chic. We absolutely love it. So early in the 1800s, before the War of 1812, Commodore Edward Preble, he actually banned the use of chess by Navy sailors who were under the rank of petty officer. So in order to bring their stuff on there, and trunks were really the only way to travel by then or keep your stuff with you, the sea bag, or the smaller version, which is the ditty bag, came about. So that is where you'll see sailors with these bags like this behind them. I love that. And the issue was they were originally black, but until they, night on a ship trying to look through a black bag was never going to work. So that's what this is about. And you still see Navy sailors today still utilize these bags, which I love. My family is a huge Navy family. Everyone basically in my family is in the Navy. So this kind of has a close special thing to my heart. But look how cool this is. This is truly a collector's item. They don't make this anymore. $4,060 for this amazing, amazing piece. You can even take this ring off of it. And that's basically how you hold it. And look how much space you would have. This would be honestly great for sports, for anything you do. And look, even if you want to sail with it, you have that bright lining so you can actually see inside. So I love that. So once again, if you're going on a yacht trip or anything of the sorts, this would be the perfect bag for it. And it's honestly not that hard to weave this through. Watch this. Just like that. Almost like you're sewing something. Easy. There you go. Through each hole. The holes match up perfectly. And honestly, this is just a cool bag to have. And there you go. Done. Put on that hook. And you're all set. This amazing sailor bag. And then of course the base, the vachetta trim. There are some few marks to it, but this is one of the best sailor bags I've seen. probably my entire career of this. I absolutely love this piece. Once again, only $4,060 for a collector's item. A lot of times at auction, I've seen these go for way over $5,000. So that is an incredible piece. Very awesome. Once again, you just throw it over your shoulder. Good to go. You're like a sailor. So if you want to cosplay being a sailor one day, dress up, you're good to go. You know, I love it. My uncle one time, he was getting sworn in as an admiral, and I was like, I will only go to the ceremony if I can dress up in a sailor's outfit. They told me I couldn't, but you know, I tried. So this would have been a great accessory for that. And it could be a great piece in your home, or as many people would say, a laundry bag. Wouldn't that be a cool laundry bag? There you go. $4,060 for this incredible, incredible piece. All right. Let's move on to our next item. This is a little bit smaller. I know we just had a bunch of big items, so now I feel like I need to talk softly with this beauty. This is a Chanel Black Caviar Circle CC vanity bag in the size large, and I absolutely love it. It's from 1993-1994 collection, that era, and it is plated, of course, in that 24 karat gold, and that's what I love about it. From Karl Lagerfeld era, only $4,500 for this incredible piece. Look at that caviar leather. Stunning. You get the CC logo on the back still there. Beautiful piece. Then of course you have the CC turn lock. I love they put the CC in a circle here. Opens up and look, you got a mirror. Can you believe that? Beautiful piece, just for a little touch up on the makeup. Oh, my makeup looks good today. Great. See, you can do a little touch up, anything like that. You can also wear this as a bag if you wish, because you have this wonderful shoulder strap. This is what I love. Today's era, it's not about this is just for this is just for that. Wear what you want. If you like it, that is the best way. Whenever anyone recommends, what bag should I buy? Whatever you like best. And if you've never bought a luxury bag, which you normally wear smaller bags, or something of, you know, not the name brand variety, find that bag. You can find that bag most likely in one of these luxury stores because of the trickle down effect. Most of the time, these other brands look to the larger name brands for what kind of styles to put out there. So that's what I always recommend for that. Look at that, isn't that incredible? Absolutely stunning. Once again, only $4,500. Great piece. You could have one of the duffels, have this as your, basically your carry-on or anything like that. What I always do is, because you're allowed 2 carry-ons, basically one duffel, or like one carry-on bag and then one personal item, I will wear a smaller bag, such as this, across my body, and then have 2 duffel bags, like or a roller and a duffel bag on top, because that duffel bag's my personal item. And then if they really do, I've never gotten in trouble with it, but if they say something, you can just put this inside your duffel. Done and done easy. But then you can carry some of your vanity items in there through the TSA, you know, the 375 milliliters and below, or 3.8 ounces, I don't know. Perfect for that. Once again, only $4,500. And then of course, how you just store it easily, just take off the strap, wrap it up in some tissue paper or anything that's such, and you can always put it inside here. Of course, we do have a plastic bag here, which is a good way to store them, but I would not recommend for long periods of time because you want that leather to breathe. It is basically still alive in a way, the leather, because it will dry out and like that, but if there's no air circulating through it, it will then just become a little bit more dingy, and we don't want that to happen. We want to remain in its beautiful state. These are heritage items, and we want them to survive throughout the test of time. So once again, only $4,500. And look at that base. Virtually nowhere to it, just a few press marks. Absolutely fantastic. Okay. All right, here's that Burberry piece I was talking about, or Burberry's piece we were talking about beforehand. Bam, here we go. This is the Burberry's beige Haymarket check duffel bag, and of course the size large. And if you saw our show yesterday, there's something on here that I absolutely love and wish they still did. They have this compartment here in the front. This is for your shoes. Isn't that amazing? This is so you can put your shoes in there, your bag, clothes in here so they don't touch, because if you guys saw the Keeping Up with the Kardashians episode recently, when Kris Jenner put her shoe on Khloe Kardashian's counter, Khloe went off for a minute and a half in the testimonials about like how gross it was because we're outside with them. Made me cackle. So this would be a perfect bag if you're like Khloe Kardashian, like me, you don't like certain things to touch. Perfect for you. Amazing. And you won't believe the price on this. Only $1,095. Isn't that incredible? And Father's Day is coming up. This is a great Father's Day gift. Doesn't this just scream basically just like old money wealth? We love it. 6 feet on the bottom. All that beautiful leather. Surrounding it is a beautiful calf leather. Of course, you have the side here that does buckle in. The keys are not included, but the lock is of course still functional. And then you have the front here. Keys not included for this, but lock is functional as well. And then it opens all the way up, tons of room. It's lined in beautiful calf leather, so absolutely incredible piece. Strong handles here, virtually no other signs of wear, minor corner wear into the canvas, but other than that, it is in fantastic condition. $1,095 for this amazing piece. Okay, oh, and you get that wonderful Burberry's. I love Made in England. There we go. And you get that Poursome logo on there, which the Poursome logo basically means it's Latin for to move forward. So Burberry, and I love that about them. And they're actually very great and they're big innovators. So they were the first brands to ever be in the Arctic Circle for their pieces to be taken there. They are huge supporters of basically tons of movements of making sure the sustainability is out there. They do believe in the pre-loved market. So they are really ahead of their times in a lot of ways, and that's what that Poursome logo basically means. Absolutely beautiful. Okay, let's move on to another piece. This is, and I love when they're folded up. You know I love a good folded up Louis Vuitton coated canvas because that's what they're meant to do. They're meant to fold up, meant to be worn that way. Not worn that way, but kept that way. I love it. This is the Louis Vuitton monogram canvas Sac Souple 45. It's named because it is more supple than its Keepall counterpart or many of its other counterparts. And I love this. I always say if you are looking for something luxurious, but like, you know, classic still, but you don't want to go for, you know, that classic Keepall or anything like that. You want to be a little different, but stay within the classics. This is that great item. This is a Louis Vuitton Souple 45, which just means it's at 45 centimeters across. Fantastic condition, just some minor wear to the vachetta trim. Other than that, the coated canvas is in great condition. I do love when the patina of the vachetta trim all does it together. That's absolutely incredible there. This is from 1988, so you can't believe it. It is basically 35 years old. Do the math quick there in my head. Great alternative to the Keepall, as I said. You know, it's supple, and there's really just minor piping here. Other than that, it kind of just allows itself to be within itself. $1,165 for this amazing piece. And then of course, it comes with the luggage tag, and then of course, a handle connector, which you rarely see when it comes with these accessories. But here, what goes around comes around. Not always, but we try our best to ensure we get every accessory we can that normally comes with the bag. So once again, only $1,165 for this beautiful piece. I love it. It's almost like a square. The Keepall kind of is a little bit more oval shape, round shape, but I love this. It's kind of more of a square shape to it. Beautiful. Once again, only $1,165 for this incredible item. And then just fold it back down like that. You can even fold these over, fold it in half again if you wish, and then that's how you travel with it. Easy. I just love these pieces. I love doing that. It's one of my favorite tricks. Okay. Next up, we have the Louis Vuitton monogram canvas Flannery in the size 45. So This bag, honestly, the name of it is a little rude, but it's such a good bag. So if you love a Neverfull, this is another great alternative that has a zipper. They don't make these anymore, so really only can get them here on the pre-loved market here at What Goes Around Comes Around. And if you're looking for a certain vintage Louis Vuitton bag, you're not seeing it here today, or have more questions, feel free to ask anything in our chat box, just right over here to my side. And then, of course, our wonderful moderator, Sophia, will be happy to say hello and answer any questions you may have. Or DM us on Instagram at whatgoesaroundnyc and on TikTok. I'd be happy to connect you with one of our amazing stylists based out of Beverly Hills, just off Rodeo Drive, or our stores here in New York City at 358 West Broadway and 113 Wooster Street at this store known as the Atelier. And we are the studio in the Atelier. This is Bag Lunch, and we're live. I love it all. There's so much going on here, it's so much fun. If you have the chance to come visit, come see us. Okay, back to this stunning, stunning bag. Look at that BVN leather trim. Normally it is super dark and worn, but here, once again, it patina together again. I don't know how it does it, but the leather's just like, you know what, let me ensure we all look the same so that we look uniform together. We love it. Love it, love it. Only $1,195 for this amazing, amazing piece. And then it's called the flannery. So I was trying to wait to talk about this till the end. The flannery is kind of rude. So the flannery is a French word for someone in Paris to wander without purpose, a flaneur. And they wander throughout Paris. So oftentimes that's what these people were called, and they carried big bags. So you can be a flannery. And honestly, you know what, fun. We love wandering. We love having a good time, especially if you're in Paris. I would just want to wander without purpose, just have fun. See a cafe, have a croissant, see another cafe, have a glass of champagne, go to Hotel Coast, you know, all that. Great bag for that. Once again, only $1,195. Okay, let's move on to our next piece. This piece is known as the Greenwich bag. I love this item because I'm going to show you so cool how it works. So it's a Louis Vuitton Damier Ebene, which just means basically checkerboard. Greenwich size PM from 2007. So the damier, like I said, which translates to checkerboard, came into the year in 1888, and then it came back again in 1996. But it came before monogram coated canvas, and they created it because they were trying to throw off counterfeiters. But checkerboard was easier to basically replicate than the Louis Vuitton monogram coated canvas. Look at this. Saw how I brought it out? Look how different it is now. Look at that top there. I absolutely am obsessed with that. Beautiful, you have this connector here. So when you carry it just like that, only $1,395. They don't make this anymore. You even, instead of a lock, they have just like a little tab here that you put that on, and then you can put the lock through. The lock's not included for this item here, but do not worry. You won't really need it because you will not be putting this anywhere you can't see it. So just unzip it like that, and I love one of the only Louis Vuitton bags that the zipper actually comes apart. So you can really expand it, put tons of items in there. Has a zip pocket on the interior, super easy. Only $1,395 for this great piece. And then of course, looking up, where did the name come from? It's either England or Connecticut. And since we are in New York, and only one state over from Connecticut, we're gonna go with this named after Greenwich, Connecticut, but unfortunately most likely named after Greenwich, England. Absolutely stunning. I love doing this. There is nothing I love more than like an origami type bag, something that's just so versatile and different. And I love that square look. I just think it's so cool. Once again, only $1,395. This might make it a great everyday bag. There you go, if you're taller. Great piece. Okay, let's get into what I personally would wear if I was carrying a Louis Vuitton Keepall. Every time I get one, I love it, and then for some reason I let it go, and I'm like, why'd I let it go? Because it really is just the perfect duffel. Here we have this amazing, this condition. Oh my God, it's fantastic. This is the Louis Vuitton Epi Leather Keepall in the size 45. Once again, 45 centimeters at the base. from 1998. So this is epi leather. Epi leather was the first full leather that was brought on by Louis Vuitton. So inspired basically by a grain leather that used by Louis Vuitton in the 1920s. The epi line was actually created in 1985. Like I said, it was the first leather line of the house. So look at this condition. You have the luggage tag there. Oh my gosh, like literally nowhere to it. It's fantastic. This is quiet luxury. You got a pocket on the side. It's useless. It is very useless. Actually, you know what? I take it back, it's not useless. Put your boarding pass in there, done. I know normally it's on our phone, but sometimes I like a paper boarding pass. I feel just chic walking through like with a little paper. And then you have the base here. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Absolutely incredible. No corner wear. I don't know why I brought this on the show because now I want it. $1,650 for this incredible piece that I hope no one buys because I want it. But at the same time, please buy it before I do. Absolutely beautiful. Lena, thank you so much for tuning in. I love that you love this show. Isn't it so much fun? We love talking about bags. Of course, now let's listen to that zipper. Ooh, that's nice. We love that sound. Beautiful interior. And it's basically unlined on the inside, so it's just a suede interior. I've had the epis before. It's fantastic, absolutely great. These handles, wow, once again, only $1,650 from 1998. Can you believe that? And then you get, of course, don't worry, we're not gonna miss the logo. It's just right there. You still get a little pinch, which we love. $1,650. So that logo is just right there. Look at that. So quiet luxury. And then you're like, everyone's like, what is that? You just be like, can't you see? Right there, right there. And then you just turn away really quickly so they don't see. But beautiful. Louis Vuitton Epi Keep Ball, size 45 from 1998. This is 25 years old for $1,650. Okay. I'm bringing out another keep ball, but this is probably the biggest keep ball we've had on the show. Actually, it's about to be. It's going to be the second biggest keep ball we've ever had on the show. Boom. Look at this. This is the Louis Vuitton Borneo Green Epi Keep Ball, the Epi leather in the size 55. That means 55 centimeters, of course, from 1987. So this is only 2 years after the Epi leather line was released. So Borneo, named after the beautiful country of Borneo, well, I would love to vacation here soon because I love a good vacationing. But apparently they have very beautiful green ocean sidelines and things like that. So that's where this green came from, the luscious trees. So good old leaf, named after a leaf. Introduced in 1985, this color Borneo, and it was discontinued in 1998. So you will not see this again. Where the black, they still make black Epi. They don't make Borneo green anymore. So, only place you can get it. Here, what goes around comes around, and in this grade of condition, of course, something a little different is it does have a slight bit of a lip here, and I love that they did that. It just gives it a little dimension on these Epi Keep Balls. $1,650 as well. This would look so chic with the black one. Look, you could have two. I love that. Honestly, there's this, I had to find this photo for you all. I'm going to find it. But it's basically, I don't know if it's an advertisement for Louis Vuitton or just someone's random photo, but it was a girl basically in the subway. She had two Epi Keep Balls, a little Epi Speedy. She was like squatting on the ground, smoking a cigarette. And I was like, that is the chicest photo I've ever seen. I would never put my bags down on the subway ground. Ugh, like that. That was the only issue in the photo. But you know what? It was still chic. So I give her props for that. But these would be great together, both with gold brass hardware. Absolutely. You know what, I'm just gonna say it, one of my new favorite words, it is delicious. This is a delicious bag. Beautiful. And then look at that base. Stunning. Unlike anything else I've seen. I love it. Minor corner wear, and you still get that beautiful zipper sound that we love. And see how easily and smooth that glides? That's what we like. Beautiful suede lining because it is unlined, which we love because it keeps it lightweight. Had they lined it, this would be the heaviest bag in the world without anything in it. So Louis Vuitton is being smart and thinking of you all. It's wonderful customers, And that's what we love to bring, is the heritage of these brands to you all. Only $1,650 for this beautiful 1987 Louis Vuitton Borneo Green Epi Keep on the size 55. Okay, let's get into another bag. This would be more of like, it's technically a duffel, but it's, in my mind, more of a bag you would like use for travel. I'll let you all decide. We'll decide together. Even though I've decided in my mind, and I'm the only one talking right now, so I'm gonna make the decision, it sounds like. Or let me know in the chat what you think. So, this is the Louis Vuitton Monogram Coated Canvas Carry-All from 2008 with gold brass hardware. I love it. Look, I think this is truly just like a great bag. It's almost like a Speedy 40, but just a little bit bigger. And just be great for travel. You have 2 side pockets here. And then, you know, I'm not even gonna say it. Look at that pochette trim. Beautiful, stunning, done. And then we have that wonderful interior. You have a pocket here, and just great. This is just a great, great carry-all bag. See, and the name's carry-all. I did that on purpose. 5 feet on the bottom, incredible. No corner wear to this bag whatsoever. Handle connector. But I think this is great. See, this would be a great bag for when you're traveling, throw all your other stuff in here. Maybe it's where you put your shoes. Put your shoes in here so it doesn't touch anything in your rolly carry-on or your duffel bag, anything like that. But this would make a great everyday bag too for all my men out there. Wonderful bag, great overnight bag for all my friends who are just having, you know, that one little visit overnight. You know what I mean? It's the perfect bag for that. It's $1,725 for this incredible piece. They don't make this anymore. From 2008. This is 15 years old. Can you believe that? Absolutely incredible. Wow. And I just can't believe that Bachata trim. It's such amazing condition. It really is. All right. Let's move on to another bag that normally is smaller, but now it's big. As you can see, I'm moving over here to my other rack of my giant bags. This is the Louis Vuitton Damier Ebene Ribera. Not Riviera, but Ribera. What does Ribera mean? I have not been able to find out. So if anyone knows what Ribera means, let me know. I swore I thought it was a typo, but this is what it's called, the Ribera. But they designed this bag similar to the Speedy, but just give it a little bit of a different dimension. And it's a 2005 creation, usually a handbag. This is the travel size. So I love that, and I love they called it the GM originally. I'm like, okay, we get it. Grand model, grand model, but this is the travel size here. We love it, and look, I love that it has this dimension here. Look at that, look at that. Wow, absolutely incredible. It's almost like a dome. It's feeling very modern, like very 60s. Like I feel like a flight attendant. Like this would be my flight attendant bag if I was a flight attendant. But I'd be one of those flight attendants from like the Pan Am commercials where they're like super, super skinny and just like, you know, dressed to the nines, gorgeous. This is what I would carry for it. And then of course, you have the zipper, and I love it goes all the way to the bottom. You rarely see that with bags anymore. They oftentimes stop up here. And it has so much space in there. Canvas lining. Well, just dropped our tag out of there. But that's wonderful. Actually, all of our tags, just to show you quickly, it comes with our authenticity guaranteed. There's a QR code there that you can learn all about that. But like I said, our authentication process is such a rigorous process that we want to ensure you are trusted in us. Been in business for 30 years, celebrating 30 years this year. We're very excited, but authenticity is number one. Damier Ebene, of course, that checkerboard print. $1,895. They don't make this anymore. The brand new keep balls are over $2,000, so can you believe that? There's virtually nowhere to this piece. 5 feet on the base. Absolutely stunning. Once again, $1,895. You have that beautiful gold hardware here. And I love how it's just a square. Wow. This piece is really cool. I really love this. the Ribera. And please, my wonderful community out there, if you know where the Ribera name came from, I'm gonna keep looking, so don't worry. It's a constant, I had to call myself a lifelong learner when it comes to handbag historian, because there's always something new to learn about handbags. And I love that. So if my community out there, if you guys know anything about Ribera, please let us know. I love to discuss all these things, discuss it for hours. And guess what? That's what we're doing. Eee. All right, once again, look at that base. Beautiful. Minor cornerware to this bag. $1,895. The nice part is if you are ever worried about the vachetta trim on these pieces coming darker, if you prefer it not to patina with you, this is a great alternative, damier ebene, because it is just an already treated chocolate brown leather. So it will not discolor because it already has a treatment over it that is kind of a gloss, so it protects it from the oils in your hand. Beautiful piece. Once again, $1,895. Okay. Thank you so much, Ribera. Appreciate it. Now let's move on to a piece that this was like the very first Louis Vuitton piece of luggage I ever had. I absolutely love it, and I still miss it from day to day. Is this the first one? This might have been the first or second. There's another one that I had. I can't remember which came first or second. It doesn't matter. This is the Louis Vuitton Monogram Alizé Poche, which basically means pocket, bag, and I love it. It's almost like a garment bag, but not. And it opens up, it lays flat, which I love. And this piece, this is 25 years old from 1998. But look at that. It easily lays flat, just like that. It does come with, like I said, it's almost like a garment bag, but it's not. But it comes with one. Isn't that amazing? You get a Louis Vuitton garment bag. These garment bags are so great that they're impossible to figure out. And that's what I love about them. There we go. Beautiful garment bag. Even has, what? A built-in hanger. And then you just loop this up when you want to hang that. Oh, there we go. There we go. Perfect. Just like that. Perfect. Beautiful. Easy. But easy, goes into your bag. It's a great business bag. If you're just going for a wedding and you keep it dressed nice, this is the perfect for it. But it comes with a garment bag. You can easily lay all of your stuff in here. Absolutely beautiful. Has a shoulder strap, which I will show you all here. And actually very interesting about the shoulder strap we'll talk about here in a minute, that people often think, if you see acrylic or the plastic on the shoulder strap, that it means it's inauthentic. Untrue, actually. By the way, that base, look at that, incredible. Normally you don't see these in great condition because they don't make them anymore. But actually, instead of putting metal onto the shoulder strap, because the bag will already be heavy enough, they don't want to add extra weight. So, but they do keep the metal on the hardware, which we do very much appreciate. So then of course you have this little extra ring here, which I love, on both sides so that it basically counterbalances it. But there you go. Easy, simple, chic. I love a flat look. It's perfect, and you're ready to go. Perfect, beautiful bag. And this piece, only $1,890. You won't find them in this amazing of condition. Look at that vachetta trim. Just some scratching and light wear to it. It will patina with you over time. We love patinaing as a family, because bags are our family. We love them. Absolutely beautiful piece. Once again, $1,890. They don't make it anymore. Incredible. Okay. Let's move on to our next piece. This is now the biggest keep-all size we have. Once again, you know I'm going to bring out keep-alls now flat because I love it. I just love doing the trick for you all. So here we have a Louis Vuitton bandolier keep-all in the size 60. So this is just, I mean, this is the biggest keep-all they make. You could truly get a week's worth of clothing in here. Absolutely incredible. Look how big this thing is. And priced at only $1,850. The bandolier model goes almost $3,000 retail. So this is almost 50% off. This is incredible. And of course the bandolier, which is a little bit different from the normal keep-all, is that we have the side stripe here. That allows for extra reinforcement when using the shoulder strap, because bandolier in French just means shoulder strap. Look at me, you're learning about bags, we're shopping for bags, we're taking French lessons. It's incredible. You get your wonderful luggage tag here. Let's put that on there. I love to see all the accessories. Especially in my house, in my closet, I make sure all of them are stuffed properly, have their accessories out, because they're pieces of artwork. And if they want to earn the keep in my house, they have to, what is that, sing for your supper? They gotta put on a show, make sure those accessories are out and proud there. We love it. And then of course we have our luggage connector, handle connector. Boom. Just like that. The handle connector, the reason for that is because when we put these together, I mean, how many times have you put your bag down, they go on each side, and you pick one up, pick the other, and then the other one falls down, and then vice versa. See, it's just a mess. So this keeps it together so they fall to one side, you can just easily grab and it comes together. And then of course, don't forget the fantastic shoulder strap, adjustable of course, with this padding here, like a massage on your shoulder. I'm gonna coin that. Louis Vuitton bandoliers. It's a massage on your shoulder. There we go, easy. Just clip each side. And I love it because instead of actually using your finger, you can just, oh, I missed. Just like that. Just pop it on and you're good to go. You don't have to clip it in or push on your fingers there. And then here we go. Once again, I am 6'5". This is on almost the longest strap there, and it's just hitting right below my hip. Or actually, the top's hitting right at my hip. So a fantastic bag. I always tell people if you're worried, because I always see when they are filled, they still kind of come in on themselves. Base shapers. One of the most brilliant ideas in the world. It's basically a piece of acrylic. You can get it on Etsy. And you basically just buy it. They make them exactly for the keep all 60s, 55, 50. And they actually make the base flat. It's just a piece of acrylic you put inside. They actually round out the corners so it doesn't damage the bag. And it goes inside super easy. And then it won't cave in on itself, which I love that. So, but sometimes we love a slouchy caved-in look, because that's what these bags are all about. Once again, only $1,850. This is the largest keep-all size they make, and the largest one that's been on our show. We love it. I think I could fit inside. Well, maybe not me, but if you are under 5 feet, you could probably fit inside. I used to have a giant hack Birkin, and I used to make my friends get inside of it, because I thought it was so much fun, because they could. We even put that on our TikTok. We did it. It's tons of fun. All right. Let's move on to our next piece. This one's, because I'm in my professor era. I'm not dressed like that today, but I'm in my like, wanting to be in academia era. So, this is giving very academia. This is a Louis Vuitton Damier Ebene West End in the size PM, which means petite model, small model, which is kind of crazy because the big ones, I mean, they're big, but still, I'm like, wow. This is from 1998, 25 years old. Look at this condition, absolutely incredible. Named after London's West End, of course. It is then buckled. As you see, almost like a Cambridge satchel or something. You have your luggage tag here. And then I love the Damier, always has that amazing red pivot interior. The Rabier did not, but this piece does. And then I love, look, just like we saw with our Greenwich tote, easily has that beautiful top there. You can keep this together. And then of course it comes with a shoulder strap. We love a shoulder strap, but it's not loving me at the moment. Beautiful 5 feet on the base of this bag. Very minor wear to this chocolate leather trim. And then one of my favorite features, I love a back pocket. Look at this. So much fun. So deep, it goes all the way to the bottom. I don't know if you see my hand tapping there? That's where it stops. Absolutely beautiful. And this is great for, you're grading all those papers, because right now I'm a professor, or, you're traveling anywhere around while grading papers. This is great. Clearly I want to grade some papers. So, beautiful, beautiful piece. And this is only $1,950, below $2,000. They don't make this anymore, but if they did, you'd be sure it'd be over $3,000. Because it's such an incredible piece, tons of leather used on it. And once again, if you don't like the patinaed look of the Vachetta trim, then this is the bag for you, because you have that incredible kind of chocolate polished treated leather here where it's not going to discolor as much. And then you easily fit those on there like that. And look, now it becomes a fantastic shoulder bag there. We love it. Once again, this would be great for a weekend, anything like that. You can easily put your shoes at the bottom, fill the rest, or actually, you can put your shoes back here. Now we have this back zip pocket where you can easily put your shoes, and you're good to go, and then the rest of your bag and stuff doesn't touch. So, fantastic. $1,950 for the Louis Vuitton Demi-Ebene West End in the size PM. 25 years old, 1998, $1,950. Okay, let's move on to another bag that's similar to the Greenwich, but it's not the Greenwich. Here we have this beautiful, enticing Louis Vuitton monogram canvas cruiser in the size 40 centimeters. Look at that Vivienne Vachetta leather trim. We're just gonna take a moment to appreciate it because it's so beautiful, and appreciate what goes around comes around here. We do. We bring you the best condition items. I mean, look at that. They do make this, actually, I lied. They do make this, but beautiful, beautiful still leather trim, and from 1999. That's why it's even more impressive. This is 24 years old, and it's still in impeccable condition. Look at the beautiful feet. Absolutely beautiful. Now, the difference between the Greenwich is that the Greenwich has, show you here now since we have it. Let's look at these side by side. The Greenwich has the zipper, and they fold in like each other, but the Greenwich has this not lock. What do you call that? The hook and eye there. This one has a buckle clasp. Beautiful. So it's really just depending. Do you want to do easily, go like this, or you like the buckle look better? Completely up to you. But I love it. And also this one does not have the trim around the base that the Cruiser does. So why is it named the Cruiser, you ask? It's because you're going cruising with this bag. Put it in your car, you're cruising down the, what's the highway in LA? The PS1, PC1, something. PCH, Pacific Coast Highway. That's what it is. Got it, I got it there. And then of course, you can always, there's really no highways here in New York. You can take this on the subway. Beautiful, beautiful subway ride. You can cruise on the subway, there we go. And look how it comes up. Beautiful like that. Once again, 1999, impeccable condition. Wonderful zipper. That's how I judge the bags. Does the zipper work well? If not a good bag. Beautiful. Look at that canvas lining. This is a great piece, because look, you basically double the area within the bag that you can fill it, the area space. I'm trying to get my math back in there. Easily fill it up and you're good to go there. $1,950. I mean, can you believe that? All these bags, incredible condition, usually would be way above $3,000, are below $2,000, $1,950. And easily just zip it back up, just like that. And then bring this in. There's only one notch on the buckle, which is fine because it's not supposed to be adjustable. And there you go, and now it's very secure, very safe. Tons could fit in here, even though it's a size 40. I love that. And look, fits over my hands just fine, so it'll fit over yours just as well. Okay. Let's bring out another exciting piece. This is an amazing piece that we have coming out. This is actually great for Father's Day. I'm gonna tell you why. Here we go. Look how long and big this beauty is. This is the Louis Vuitton Monogram Canvas Sac Plan Air Sports Bag. This bag is made for sports. What sport, you ask? I don't know, but sports. Lots of good sports. Beautiful. We love sports. Absolutely incredible piece. Zips down always size. Great for Father's Day for their sporting equipment, for bats, Santa bats, gloves. You even have this pouch. And actually, this is really smart of me. I act like I don't know sports, but I kind of do. This would be great for your golf shoes, for your other shoes, for cleats. Put the cleats in the bag so it doesn't ruin the rest of the stuff in there. Easy, or anything that you don't want to get messed up, your wallet at the time. And then of course you have a pocket here for wallets and stuff like that. Easily zips up. There we go, just like that. Come to the middle or all the way around, whichever your heart desires. The great part is, if your bat's a little longer than the bag, that's what I'm going with. Let's go with baseball. This is for baseball today, at this moment in time. It was for golf with the shoes, baseball for when we're talking about the bats. You can always put the bat sticking out there. Easy. Perfect. And then if you're playing croquet, all your croquet stuff within there. It's a good croquet length. Ooh, what's that one that's good right now? The pickleball. People like the pickleball. I feel like all your pickleball stuff will fit in here just fine. 1996, like I said, for sports. $2,125. They don't make this anymore. Absolutely incredible, incredible piece. We love this item. And then, look at that wonderful base. That trim is in excellent condition. Extremely minor corner wear, just a little bit of markings to it. This, by the way, would be a great piece for kids, for you to get to your father, to steal back from your father, for to use for yourself. That's how we do it. It's how we give the gifts, right? Because the parents, their gift is us. So, $2,125 for this incredible piece. This would actually just be great for a travel bag as well. It would fit in the overhead just fine. Easy, simple bag. It would take up the whole overhead, but you know, I don't want anyone stuff in there with mine anyways. Nothing makes me more mad. I put my stuff in there and someone puts their stuff in there and I'm like, I mean, I get it. It's like a communal space, but like, no, get it out. So now you don't have to, because you can fill it up and just be rude. And we love that. We love it. $2,125 for this piece of artwork. We absolutely love it. All right, we have another one for you, and then we're gonna take a quick break after this. And this one is for all of my workaholics out there, all of my business type people who can't get away from their laptop for just a minute. I love this piece. This is the Louis Vuitton Damier Ebene Porte Ordinateur Sabana. So this is a computer holder. That's what that basically means. And it's from 2002. They don't make these anymore. You have that fantastic pocket on the front here. And then of course, you have, lay it down, easily opens up into your laptop bag. And guess what? It comes with this, which is for all of your cords, anything like that. Zip that up, your computer cords, so they're not flying all around in. You have so much space here. You then, of course, have the fantastic shoulder strap. Comes with the Louis Vuitton dust bag along with one of our dust bags, but I do love it has these right here, which is perfect to lay your laptop down in and easy. It fits a normal size MacBook, which I believe is the 10.6 or 11.3 or something. So it fits in there perfectly. You have other room for all of your other items. This is great, so if you have an iPad, notebooks, anything like that, right there, this is the perfect travel bag, especially if you're doing a day trip to New York or to anywhere else where you really just need to bring your computer. This is perfect for you. You even have this, which I love. You slide it down onto your rolling suitcase. I love when they do that. See, Louis Vuitton, they think of everything. They're travel bags, great piece. This piece, only $2,100. They don't make it anymore. And of course, I love this. This is for the people who, you know, you have to constantly work. I always say, I'm gonna say this now, and I'm here at work, but you know what? I'm going to say it, and they're gonna know my secret. I haven't had to travel yet, so I always say whenever I'm traveling, and I'd be like, oh, can you get on this? Like, the Wi-Fi on my airplane doesn't work. It works. I just don't wanna use it. So I just wanna take a moment and be in the sky. I'm already worried enough that I'm flying with a bus full of people that I don't need to be on my laptop. But great piece here. Absolutely beautiful. You have the handle here, which is nice if you want to carry it, but don't worry, you have the shoulder strap. And look how cool this hardware is. I love that. You have the adjustable strap, once again. That plastic does not mean it's inauthentic at all. It's actually a very good sign for us, and it's to keep the strap lightweight because this bag, which will already have your heavy laptop in it and many other things, is already gonna be heavy enough. So they try to ensure that they can add some light flexibility where they can. Adjustable strap easily fits over your shoulder, and if you want to, you can wear it crossbody. So all you have to do is easily go like this. This bag is almost 20 years old. I can't believe the condition of this item. Absolutely incredible. Just wow. And look at that. If you really want to, you can throw it on crossbody. And then you can look like a real geek going through the airport, like I would. Because I'm in my professor era, so this is what I want to look like. All right. $2,100 for this amazing piece. All right. Thank you all so much. We'll be back with you in just a moment. Hang in tight there. I have so many more goodies for you. And like I said, my name is Mason Howell. Don't forget to check out whatgoesaroundnyc.com, and we'll be back with you in just a moment. Stay tuned.
All the signs they tell me you might be worth the risk. Will I choose to falter or let you in? I wanna let you in. All the signs they tell me you might be feeling it. Will you choose to falter or let me in? I hope you let me in. What if I fall? What if I break? What if we give it up before we try? I don't know. What if we fall and we're okay? What if we give it up before we try? 'Cause if I lose myself again, please don't turn your back. Please just let me in. I know now, I know now, I know it's worth the risk. 'Cause if I lose myself again, please don't turn your back. Please don't turn your back. I just can't live with that. No, I just can't live with that. tell me I should take the risk. 'Cause if I choose to falter, your love I miss. I don't wanna miss this. I don't wanna miss this. But if I lose myself, if I lose myself, if I lose myself, if I lose myself again. 'Cause if I lose myself again, please don't turn your back. Please just let me in. I know now, I know now, I know it's worth the risk. 'Cause if I lose myself again, please don't turn your back.
Hello everyone and welcome back. We are just coming back to you from a short break and we're going to start right back in with this beautiful Louis Vuitton red LV cup, basically travel bag. It's a Boston bag kind of style. This was produced in 1994, but it was made for the 1995 Louis Vuitton Cup Yachting Competition, which took place, like I said, in 1995. And it was it's called the American Cup. It was off of the coast in San Diego in 1995. It's a yachting competition. We love that. Nothing is chicer than a yachting competition. And of course, New Zealand won. They beat America, but this is a great piece for it. As you can see, it buckles here on the sides, which I love. So you can actually extend the width of this if you need to. This amazing piece, they made it just for that competition. You get the luggage tag, the handle connector, only $2,360 for this amazing, amazing piece. Can you believe that? And then of course, it zips open, but if you look up close here, look at that beautiful. This is the LV Cup flag, the American Cup. That is what it is. It is beautiful. They just easily throw that on there. That's how you can identify these from many other just classic pieces. And it's so amazing. And this part's really cool. I love it. Look at this. Wow. This is the strap here. This is rope that they use on the yachts and the sailboats. Like a marine rope. I absolutely love that. This is what you can use if you need to, and this is how I'm going to show you can expand this bag even further. And like I said, for $2,360, you have a piece of history here. The Yachting Brigade. This piece comes up like this on each side. You leave that, and then you see here, and you see how I'm folding it. We love the folding. It has another piece there. We then also have this. It easily just clips up like that. There we go, and we do it on the other side as well. Just like that. And then the bag, it comes to you just like that. And then this is where, look how much more room you have. Isn't that incredible? Zip it up. Throw these on the end here. Once again, a massage on your shoulder. And look at that. I love. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. $2,360. And I love it. So you can be like, I went to the Yachting Cup. It doesn't matter that I might have been only a few years old. I went. So, who knows? No one's going to know. No one's going to question unless they know your age. Then they know you're lying. But you know what? You still can just say it's a beautiful, beautiful bag. Wear it on the yacht. You know what? Do you know whose yacht I want to go on? Dr. Phil's. Dr. Phil. He sounds like him, his wife, their kids. They have a great time. They apparently go on the Med all the time. Doc and Monaco. Ron White's been on the yacht. It sounds like a blast. $2,360 for this incredible piece. I absolutely love it. Beautiful, perfect piece. Once again, from the Louis Vuitton Yachting Cup, the American Cup. It even says it right here on the end here from 1994, but it was for the 1995 race that New Zealand was a winner for. And so you can even give that history if you want. And then people will believe you're there. Absolutely love this piece. All right. Now, we've done a lot of the vintage kind of older style of the keep balls. Let's bring it to a newer one. This is one that is from the collection of Virgil Abloh. This is a Louis Vuitton Damier Cobalt. So there's Damier Graphite and Damier Cobalt. The Cobalt is just the more blue version. And this is the Jungle Keep Ball Bandolier in the size 45. Jungle Y, because we had a little palm tree. There's a little monkey there. We love it. He's up to no good. And then, of course, we have it all the way around. Beautiful, beautiful piece. And just a little something a little different. Be like, yeah, in case you're wondering, I'm going to Mexico or the Caribbean or the jungle or the Amazon. Can you imagine going to the Amazon and bringing a keep ball? It'd be kind of funny. Anyways, ignore that laugh. This is from the Spring-Summer 2018 collection by the late Virgil Abloh, who is sorely missed, and it's kind of amazing that Pharrell Williams is taking over after him. I don't think it could have been a better pick. $2,750 for this piece. They do not make it anymore. Comes with a full matte leather shoulder strap that has incredible silver hardware there. And then, of course, we have that stunning canvas lining there. And then do not worry, it comes with this luggage tag, luggage connector, and then of course the lock and the keys, which you don't have to use, but they're there. Of course, you have that matte leather here as well on the handles and throughout the trim. Base set bag. This is an excellent, excellent condition, only $2,750. Usually these go much higher, above $3,000. But here, what goes around comes around. We're bringing it to you specially for $2,750. I absolutely love it. Stunning, stunning piece. And this is a great weekender bag, a gym bag. I love when people use really nice bags for like everyday activities. Gym bag, perfect. Nothing just screams wealth, like a good Louis Vuitton gym bag. It is Damier Cobalt, which is a newer one. Beautiful, beautiful. Not many people have a Damier Cobalt. And scratch resistant, water resistant, sweat resistant gym bag. There you go. $2,750 for this incredible piece. All right, let's move on to the next piece. Like I said earlier, how the Atelier was one of my very first Louis Vuitton duffels, basically. This was my next one. This was, I couldn't remember which one was my very first one. This one I love. It still has a special place in my heart. This is incredible. This is a Louis Vuitton monogram coated canvas satellite in the size 53. So 53 centimeters. Why 53? Such a weird number. I don't know. But you know what? It's the perfect size. And I love it because this is the carry-on size. So they make the satellites basically soft-sided trunks is what they are. The 70, the 65 and the 70. And those are too big for carry-on, but not this cutie. 55 centimeters is the biggest carry-on you can have. So I love that. Actually, that's why they probably did it, 53, just to like, you know, actually the size 53, not 55. So it can come on. And I've used this, I put in the overhead compartment, fits just fine. Then of course, look at that Vivian, oh, I gotta leave that for a minute. Look at that Vivian Vachetta leather trim. This is from 1998, everyone. 25 years old in this great of condition. Most of the time you don't see these in this great of condition. They're already falling apart. The handle here is starting to rip off. Not here because it's dried out. Not because of wear, but because of drying out. So, look at this. Oh, amazing condition. I love you have this back pocket here. I always put my phone and my wallet in there because I would throw this over my shoulder, which I'll show you in a moment. And it was so easy to do that. You then, of course, have the buckles here, easily come undone. And then the zippers zip all the way around if you wish. So it can easily open fully up if you need to. Then, of course, you have a pocket on the interior of this bag. Then a wonderful shoulder strap here. Easily zip back up. And it does have that wonderful canvas lining, so it's making it more lightweight than what it would be have it had a leather lining or anything like that. Easily do the buckles. I love a buckle, just something just screams just, you know, classic style. So chic. And then of course, normally these are broken on the bottom. You never see them in this good a condition. But these rubber bases are there. They're so good to protect that base. Very durable. And then, like I said, you don't even have to push it down. You let this do all the work, just like that. Gold brass hardware on it. Easy. See, look at that. And you're off. You're good to go. Once again, very professor, very school. It's ready to go. I was about to run off, but there's a bunch of bags blocking me. So I'm gonna stay here. Beautiful. 1998, $2,915. They do not make the satellites anymore whatsoever. And you know, I keep saying that. I'm sure you're wondering, well, what if something happens to it? What if it breaks? Louis Vuitton, obviously I can't speak for them, but I have had my experience. I even had this bag and mine was in a lot worse condition. And they actually replaced the handle for me. I took it to them. It was absolutely incredible. So thankful they did that. And it was basically a brand new handle. Beautiful piece. $2,915 for this incredible item. You know, I love, look at this. They, even when the pockets lay down flat, the flowers, the monogram, it all still lines up. And that is a sign of amazing craftsmanship, amazing quality. We love it. Absolutely amazing piece. Because, you know, this piece, it does, obviously the price tag, sometimes they're a little shocking, the $2,915, but you're really getting the quality, the lifetime. I mean, look, this is 25 years old and it is still in incredible condition. Even if you use this, this is gonna last you a lifetime. It really, really is. And that is why these pieces exist. People always ask, why is coated canvas, unlike leather, kind of not unlike leather, when they're at the same price point? Why are they sometimes the same? Because how long it takes to make this and the quality it takes to make it to a certain level that it will last forever. That is where that price tag comes in. Coated canvas, by the way, it came in to replace leather because leather is so susceptible at times to water, to damage, and when they created coated canvas, at that time, train travel, you know, I'm just gonna perch here for a minute, train travel, boat travel, that was the main mode of transportation. And they stored your luggage trunks outside in where all the elements would be exposed. So they decided, okay, Louis Vuitton decided, how can I make an amazing travel trunk that's not moldy and gross after a few uses and gets rained on? That's where coated canvas came into play. And that's because it's scratch resistant, water resistant, stain resistant. We still see trunks today here, what goes around comes around. Some of them are over 100 years old. In that coated canvas, the wood, everything else could be a little bit like breaking a little bit, but still holding up for 100 years old. But that coated canvas, fantastic condition. And that's what you're gonna get here as well. That's why there's more coated canvas, more of these other features on it that is going to last you a lifetime. So that $2,915 is really an investment because if you add up, I'm sure, how many duffel bags we've bought over the years, you will exceed that $3,000 mark, where this would have been the perfect bag for the rest of your life. That's why I love it. All right, on to another one for us. Here we have, this piece is kind of cool because it's pony hair. I absolutely love it. This is a Louis Vuitton black pony hair Whistler carryall. I love this piece. This is from 2006, and it's in that pony hair and this beautiful black buffalo leather, basically. And this is named after the ski mountain in Canada, Whistler. Oh, I'm a big skier, by the way. It's the only sport I'm really into. Fantastic. Whistler is an amazing place to ski. This piece, you're not gonna believe it, this should be over like $6,000, but it's only $4,500. Can you believe that? Incredible silver hardware. Beautiful, beautiful piece. And then I love you have the latch here on the bottom. Hold on, it's coming up. I always struggle with this one. There she is. There we go, got it. And you easily just pull this up, and that leather is so tough. I love it. There we go. There we go, another good zipper. Beautiful pony hair. It's hard to find the pony hair on the pre-loved market that is not balding. There's no balding to this. I know. Mind blown. No balding. Incredible piece. This was part of one of the original Voyage kind of travel collections they did, and that's why Whistler. Look at that base. Not one flaw on this base. 4 studs there to protect the base of the bag. You know what? I'm feeling the same way I felt about that Keep All 45 in black epi leather. I don't want to show you guys this anymore. I'm kind of obsessed. I won't. Of course, you have the keys here, which you can lock the side if you need to, especially if you're traveling. And then, of course, you have this base here, which does unlock, and it will actually hold your shoes. That's what I love about these vintage pieces. They really think about separating the items because, once again, to quote Khloe Kardashian's, ew, why'd you put your shoes on my counter? That's gross. And that is why. Beautiful interior there. I love that lining. Very different. Easy zip back up, just like that. This piece, you can tell it's not really been used because it easily just is hard, and that's what I love about it, is that you know that it has not been worn in a while because it is so tough and probably never worn. And it's been sitting there for like 17 years, so absolutely beautiful. And you can see here, the pony hair is in the shape of the V for the Voyage Boulet. I love that. That's how we also know it's from this collection. Once again, $4,500. Okay. Here we have next this fantastic, I love it because it is the soft-sided. This is the soft-sided Louis Vuitton Burgundy Monogram Jacquard Soft Horizon in the size 26. Interesting, 26, that's in inches. So we love this piece. Beautiful Jacquard, beautiful burgundy. Look at this. We love that. So fun. And I love that's this big handle, and look, it spins. It spins easily just like that. Press this top, comes right back down, and it's carved out so that it fits perfectly. So it's just a part of the bag there. We love it. This is on the side here as well. You have that beautiful, almost orange motif within the burgundy, giving that nice contrasting. $5,150. They don't make this anymore. They do make the Horizon, but not this beautiful purple, kind of maroon burgundy one with that orange print in there. $5,150. You have a front pocket here that easily zips open for anything that you need. You then, of course, zip it down. And it comes with, opens like that. Super simple. I do love that it's kind of unlined. It even comes with a beautiful Louis Vuitton lock, kind of a newer one. Beautiful. TSA approved as well, so it has that TSA key, so you don't have to worry about that. Easy, because normally on the other Horizons one, they just snap in. This one, actually, it's more of it. It connects at the top. And I love this, is more lightweight. So if you do need to check it, which I hope not, you will be able to really capitalize on the weight of this bag. And this is where the lock will go up here. Super simple, but love this piece. And I do love, because if you do overpack like I do, you may have to basically need some of the extra room that this will give. $5,150, this beautiful, beautiful item. All right, let's move on to our next piece, one right behind me. Of course, you don't think I would bring out this beautiful, how would I not bring out a Murakami keep ball or a Sprouse keep ball? So I had to do it. I know we've talked about them a lot, but I can never get enough. This is the Louis Vuitton Takashi Murakami Monogram Ceresis keep ball 45 from 2005. That is when the Cherry collection was released, I believe in the 2004 era. Louis Vuitton, Marc Jacobs, and Takashi Murakami collaborated in 2003. So, amazing, amazing piece. And I love all the happy and the surprise face on the cherries there. This is one of the hardest pieces to find on the pre-loved market in this great of condition. So it's $5,950. I know you're thinking, wow, that is crazy, but this is truly, truly a piece that is a wearable piece of artwork. Some of the Cerise collections, the artwork, have gone at Christie's and Sotheby's for way over $300,000. So you can get, actually one of his sculptures, the panda, just went for $1.5 million. Can you believe that? So this is a wearable piece of artwork for literally 1/1000 of the cost of a piece of normal artwork. And you can take this everywhere with you. And once again, you have that incredible Vivienne Vachetta trim in amazing condition. I know, Elisa, isn't this an amazing piece? Such a good piece. $5,950. Honestly a steal. At auction, they've even gone close to $7,500 all the way up to $10,000. Look at that base. Fantastic base. Incredible Vivienne Vachetta trim. And I just love it. You have the handle connector, you have the luggage tag, you get all the accessories. Like I said, here What Goes Around Comes Around. We want to ensure we're bringing you the best condition possible, along with full sets if we can. Not always possible, but here we try to make it happen. That's what you're looking for. We do have a concierge service, so we're happy to source any pieces you're looking for. Just follow us on Instagram at whatgoesaroundnyc, or on TikTok, or email us live shopping at WGACA.ny.com. We'll be happy to connect with one of our extremely talented stylists. By the way, you think I have knowledge? Our stylists have so much knowledge as well. I was just talking to one of our stylists, Lucas. He knows so much about Rolexes. It is insane. So that is absolutely incredible here. And then one of our other stylists, Jordan Wilson, wow, his ready-to-wear knowledge, unbelievable. $5,950 for this impeccable piece. Impeccable. I like that word. Impeccable and delicious. We love it. All right. Oh, she was behind us, wasn't she? So I know we love to see them. All right. Let's move on to our next item. Here we're going to go into a few handbags. I think are great for traveling because, like I mentioned earlier in the show, it's almost like a way to get away with having 3 carry-ons. Is you have 2 duffels and then one just like really small bag that they're like, that's not a bag. And this counts as one, because this one can be easily folded up if they do yell at you. This is the Balenciaga gray canvas, and this is the canvas in the size small. So I love it because it has that cream and then the gray around. Absolutely beautiful. Below $1,000, only $850. I love because the majority of it is canvas, but you have leather handles and small leather detail features for the corners here. They're more there for detail than really any features. But then of course you have that leather base, and I love that instead of a canvas base because it does really support the bag. And guess what? It's almost like a garden party from Hermes. You have those snap sides, which could expand the bag. But don't expand it too much because then they may make you check a bag. So it's a great small travel bag. I love it. Love it. And do you know where these bags actually came out from? This inspiration of this style? LL Bean, the American company that made the boat tote. And the boat tote. Basically, the LL Bean tote was originally designed to carry ice in it. So that has basically taken off. So many brands are now using it. And it's so simple, just simple Balenciaga over it. Can't miss it. Beautiful piece, below $1,000 at $850. Beautiful piece, no corner wear. And technically these bags aren't supposed to fold up, but because it's canvas, through here where you would fold it, it's not gonna damage the bag. Just try not to fold it where the leather would be, but only $850. Beautiful, all right. This is one of my favorite travel bags because it was basically featured in a book called White Girl Problems. If you have not heard of it or read it, so hilarious. And it's actually, I think, in the third book, American Babe, and talks about the Balenciaga Papier tote. And so the Balenciaga, this is the Papier A4 metallic edge, pink and calfskin. And now they're called the Papier because it means paper. This leather that on it is basically almost like paper thin, but don't let that trick you because it is so durable and it's so amazing. That's where this book's gonna come in. This is called the size A4, A4 paper size. Basically, you know, they have A4, A6, B2, B12. I don't know, I think that's a vitamin, doesn't matter. So this is metallic edge. I love the metallic edge because it's basically just like any other city bag or motorcycle inspired bag from Balenciaga, but it has just a metal edge for metallic edge. I love it. You of course get your fantastic mirror here. We love it, but even though these look not strong, it will hold so much. And in the book, they even said, like, I saw her with her giant oversized stuffed Papier tote and it worked just fine. So that's what I love. That's how you know this bag's durable. May not look like it, but it will be just fine. And this is in incredible condition. I mean, wow. Normally you see these worn out. They don't make these anymore. $1,650. Incredible, incredible piece. Absolutely love it. And it's from, the inspiration of it is from the Nicolas Ghesquière era. He is the reason the motorcycle bag invented. By the way, you know Balenciaga management did not want that motorcycle bag to come out, but he sent it out to all of his best friends, all those amazing knit girls. Overnight sensation. We love it. $1,650, features this beautiful gold hardware here. Absolutely can't beat it. Beautiful, beautiful piece. $1,650. One of my favorite things to do is to let the mirror hang, but be careful because you don't want it to smash. But I love that. I think that just looks so chic. And look, it fits over my arm. It's a little snug, but once again, I'm 6'5", so if it fits over me fine, it'll fit over you just fine. Beautiful. $1,650 for this great piece. Now this would probably actually couldn't have 3, but you might get away with it. Who knows? Okay. Now we're going to get into a crossbody here. This is the Burberry beige Haymarket check Peyton convertible crossbody bag. See, now this is the bag you could have a duffel on top of your roller bag and wear this, just crossbody. And if you have a sweater like I do, you can just like, you know, I don't know how you do it, but just like as you're getting on the plane, just go like that. And no one will know you have it. Easy, simple, right there. But absolutely easy piece. You can throw all of your necessities that you need down in there. Beautiful Burberry lining here. Great piece, and only $1,350. Beautiful leather trim on this item. Leather shoulder strap. And of course it is adjustable, so if you want to bring it up, put it low. Once again, I am 6'5", so this piece will fit you just fine and hit your hip on there. $1,350. And of course, there is very minor corner wear there. Beautiful leather trim all the way around. And then of course you have that Poursome logo on there. Absolutely stunning. And then I always recommend, if you are not using the bag, oh, look at that hardware. I love a good, beautiful hardware. Just take it off like this. And then of course, pop it right down there if you're not using the bag. And also this could double as a clutch if you need to, or you can easily slip it down to your bag and take it right back out. My mother does that. She has her crossbody bags, and then she has her, basically her briefcase, or she travels a lot. She just easily puts this down in there and then takes it out when she needs it. Simple, and then when she's drops all her stuff at the hotel and has to run, easily grabs it out. So functional and yet still so chic. All right, next piece we are going to get into is actually, this one's kind of fun. This is like if you are going to the beach, and I love this. It's so lightweight. This is a Fendi Brown Zucca mesh pouch, and this has silver hardware on it. It is only $350, see-through. Great for the beach, great for TSA, so everyone can see what's going on in there. You don't have to hide anything. And it has this ring here, so you can easily attach it. I was about to say to your hip, you don't attach it to your hip, but anywhere you need to attach it to, you can. Super versatile. And the Zucca print, of course. Zucca is basically the larger FF logo. Zucchino is the smaller FF logo. The FF logo was actually designed by Karl Lagerfeld, and it means fun fur, or I'd say fun Fendi. And Karl Lagerfeld is good in that. He loved to play on the words. He loved to be a little kitschy. And then, of course, I do love, don't forget here, we have a little coated canvas that is technically, in a way, the Zucca print, but it's done so small that it's hard to tell exactly what it is, but we can guess because we know from the history of Fendi and what they do. I'm sure you see these little tags over here. This is part of how Fendi does their identification, quality control. That's also part of our authenticity. And that's what we look at when we look at these. Some of these more harder pieces that are just like mesh like this, it is very important that they have those tags or we won't sell it. So only $350, extremely amazing piece. I love it. This is great for toiletries, anything like that. Okay, let's move on to another bag. This is velvet, which is not great for crossbody, but I still love it. Or not great for traveling, but if you're traveling during the holidays, it's a great piece. This is the YSL or Saint Laurent with the YSL symbol on it. Black quilted velvet Vicky crossbody bag, small with gold hardware. This is a Heidi Selmain era piece. Absolutely stunning. We love this item. And look, you have this amazing shoulder strap here. Beautiful. Look at that zoom in there. Fantastic. We absolutely love that. And then of course, you have the back pocket here. Great for just sliding in card holders, anything like that. Like say you're traveling with the big duffel bag and with your roller on, this is a super easy bag to get away with. Easily just throw it over your shoulder here. Doesn't really count. Doesn't count as anything. So we love that. So it's plastic on the hardware, a little slip pocket on the interior. This piece is only $2,150. Can you believe that? Absolutely beautiful. And then of course, that chain easily just goes right down in. Pop it down in there, or you can uplift this and bring them in. Easy to go there. Fantastic piece. Once again, this piece is only $2,150. Absolutely amazing. Apologies as I tuck in there. Beautiful. $2,150 for this beautiful Saint Laurent bag we have in front of us. The Vicky. Okay. Let's get into our next piece. This one, probably not great for commercial flying, but private flying, anything like that, this is the piece to go with. Grab my handy dandy gloves. I'm sure you know which one we're going for. This beauty right behind us. This is an Hermes Pan de Pêche Lissé, which just means shiny, Alligator Kelly Cellier 28 with gold hardware. This beautiful bag, pull it down. Look at her. Wow. Absolutely wow. This is the Pan de Pêche Lissé Alligator Kelly 28. As I said, Cellier. This is from 1999. Pan de Pêche, it basically means gingerbread in French. And gingerbread it is. It's almost still like the yellowish, a little bit of that gingerbread undertone to it. Oh my gosh, look at those plates on the back here. By the way, alligator and crocodile reptiles there are called plates and not scales. Scales are for more fishes. Plates are basically the squares we see here. And I love alligator. Alligator, unlike crocodile, is a little bit more larger plates, a little more ununified, ununiformed, not uniformed, and it's just absolutely beautiful. I love alligator. I think it's so exquisite and beautiful. And one of the ways you can tell that's alligator against crocodile or crocodile process or Niloticus is alligator does not have in the middle of them little dots which are known as ISOs, intermediary sensory organs, which are basically little dots that can tell, alligators can tell when the water pressure changes within there to know if, or crocodiles can, to know if there's prey around them. Alligators, they did not need that adaptation. So they do not have that. But beautiful piece. Stunning. Once again, from 1999. And you get something that you normally don't see anymore. It's the covered lock. I love the covered locks. Absolutely beautiful. 2 keys, the clochette, and then of course, let's not forget, this is from 1999. It does not have, this is the Kelly Style 1, so it does not have the 2 additional prongs on each side. This does still come with the shoulder strap. And look at this piece. Wow. Tonal shoulder strap, alligator skin still. Get the Hermes logo there. And the way we can tell that's also alligator without looking at all those features I just showed you, there's a square symbol there. Square basically means alligator skin. The caret symbol, the upside down caret symbol on the keyboard, that means Porosus crocodile, and then 2 dots means Niloticus crocodile. Then of course there's more after that, but that's where we'll stop for today. And this piece, excellent condition at 28 size, so rare to find, only $49,500. Can you believe that? $49,500. Beautiful piece. Absolutely stunning. And look at that base. I mean, they did an incredible job at making sure that this had exquisite skin on it. And that is something to look at. Some people will see a bag and be like, that skin is incredible. And sometimes we'll see and be like, I don't know if that's the skin for me. But this is for everyone. This truly is. Beautiful gold hardware, faint scratching to it. Hard to find in this condition. There's no watermarks on this bag. There is no fingerprints. There's nothing. That is what I love about it. Here, what goes around comes around. We're gonna find you the best. Oh my gosh, look at that. Absolutely incredible. My heart just like skipped a beat because it's so beautiful. We have that Hermes here again, the hot stamping with that branding. There is still plastic on the Torre plaque hardware here. And then of course we have that beautiful Chev tone lining there. Beautiful, absolutely, wow. Like my heart is just taken away. Beautiful, beautiful piece. Once again, $49,500 for this incredible item. Do one more 360. So you can see all those plates really take in that stunning dark yellow Pan de Pêche gingerbread color. Absolutely beautiful. Okay. Now we're going to get into a few items we have left for us today. Very excited to bring them out. Next we have a Gucci Brown Gigi Supreme canvas pocket hobo, because traveling, we love a good hobo. And we love a hobo with a pocket. I mean, perfect for your boarding pass or everything right in there. This is the bag, only $1,850. And I love that it has this U shape here. Super, super easy interior. And then guess what? It has an additional shoulder strap in case the hobo is just a little much for you that moment, especially when traveling. You know, we're going through a lot of things. Just throw this over. It doubles when you're traveling, as the hobo can work out, you know, when you're out and about. But if you are really going on museum tours or anything like that, this is a great way. Keep this to yourself if you want to keep your phone in there, so you can keep it close to you. No issues there. Beautiful piece. This fits fine over my arm, so it's going to fit over yours even better. $1,850. Beautiful Gigi canvas. 5 feet there. Absolutely amazing. Then you have that beautiful brown tone leather throughout. Absolutely stunning. And then of course, easy zipped up. Wonderful piece. And look, virtually no corner wear to it. $1,850. I love it. And this pocket, I mean, I just can't get over that pocket. It fits an iPhone Max in there just fine. $1,850 for this incredible, incredible piece. Okay, next I have another Gucci piece for you. And this is, we're going back to kind of the Soho era. You ever seen the Soho disco bags that we've shown here? Here is another one. This is the Gucci black leather Soho chain hobo. Oftentimes you don't see these. You only just see the big hobos or the crossbodies. This is a little different. This is that beautiful supple pebble leather. You get the GG logo here. This I like because you can wear it as a crossbody. Once again, I'm 6'5", fits me perfectly. Actually fits me really great. I think I could go on safari with this. I love it. Fantastic tassel here. $1,270. Now the Soho design was created by Frida. She was the not the original, but she was one of the creative directors between Tom Ford up to like a Alessandro Michele era at Gucci. She came out with some amazing pieces like the Suki, like the Soho Disco. Soho, it was named after, of course, the Soho neighborhood of New York City, where we are located and coming to you live for Bag Lunch here at the Atelier. Beautiful piece. You have the zip here, gold hardware, but almost like a champagne gold, so it almost looks silver in other lights. Fantastic canvas lining, zip pocket here. You have 2 pockets in the front there as well, 2 slip pockets. Then I love, you kind of almost have this like leather, like biker jacket, almost patches here at the bottom. I know it's almost like, could be like reinforcement, but really it's just for a beautiful aesthetic design. And then instead of just the chain, they do put a small leather pad here, so it will fit nicely over your shoulder. And that chain just on your side, like I said, gives you a little massage. We love it. But this is great for traveling. Once again, this will lay flat on your chest, so you can honestly get away with it going through TSA, even though you have 2 other carry-ons. This is another good one for it. And only $1,270. By the way, they don't make the Soho line anymore, so this is where to get it. $1,275 for this incredible, incredible piece. Absolutely beautiful. I just love looking at this. And the GG interlocking logo there, I mean, you can't miss it. Absolutely beautiful. Okay, let's get into our final piece. This is just another good one like the Kelly, like if you're going on a private jet Or if you're going to Monaco, this is just, it's just a cool piece. I absolutely love it. This is a Chanel black quilted caviar Kelly in the size, basically jumbo. This is $5,950 for this beautiful, beautiful piece. And look, we have that 24 karat plated gold hardware on there. Absolutely wow. CC turn lock. Once again, if you love a classic, and you maybe don't want the classic flap bag, we want more of a top handle style, this is the one to go to. You still get that amazing quilted leather. Look at it, lays down flat, it lines up. Authenticity tip there. The 24 karat plated gold, which we can identify, it's probably hard to see, but there's a small mark there, it's a gold hallmark. If you have gold jewelry, 14 karat gold or anything like that, they're all labeled by a hallmark, and that's what this is here. You then, of course, have the interior here. Always should be a flat head, always, always on this bag. There are a few Phillips heads out there for Chanel, but 99% of the time, flat head to show authentic. Then of course you have the beautiful interior slip pocket and zip pocket in there. And I love you have these basically pleated sides here that allows you to still kind of open it up, not too much, but you know, still gives you a nice room. And then, of course, a pocket. We love a pocket. This is a very nice pocket. I actually tested a normal iPad, like an iPad Air, like the small 10-inch, fits down perfectly in there. So this is great for travel. It just sticks out a little bit, but not too far. So, perfect bag. Look at that. I love they just keep a flat caviar base. Look, minor, almost no corner wear there. Beautiful piece. $5,950. If this was at retail, this would be close to $10,000. The flat bags are over $10,000. So here what goes around comes around. This is a place to get in. Look at that condition. I mean, there is just, from what I can tell, rarely any faint scratch in the hardware. And I would say faint, minimal, almost non-existent. Beautiful piece. Over 20 years old. Amazing item. $5,950 for this exquisite, timeless classic, honestly. Beautiful, beautiful bag. All right, so that is it for Let's Travel series for our bag lunch today. Thank you all so much for coming along. Everyone who tuned in our chat, thank you. Those over on Amazon and Facebook and YouTube, thank you guys so much for tuning in. We love having you. Now let's discuss what is our favorite piece. Besides this beauty, we know that's always a beauty here, always a fave. I think mine is, besides that keep all, I think it has to be this incredible Whistler bag. I mean, this is something else. One, I love skiing, so this is such a great piece for it. It's from the travel collection, the Voyage. The pony here, which you never see, that buffalo leather, silver hardware, just a great travel bag. I absolutely love this piece. And only $4,500, blows my mind. Absolutely blows my mind for this item. So let me know if you guys have a favorite. Be happy to pull it out for you all. But that concludes today's shows for our bag lunch for Let's Travel. Thank you all so much for tuning in. If this is your first time, we're so excited to have you. If you're coming back, thank you so much. We appreciate it. We love to see you. Lena, Leah, we love having you with us again. Thank you guys so much. Thank you to our wonderful moderator, Sophia, and of course, everyone else. Thank you all so much. I am your host, Mason Howell, and if you're ever in New York City, please come visit us at 113 Wooster Street at the Atelier. This is the studio in the Atelier, and I am your host. Come by, we'll be happy to connect you with one of our talented stylists who will find you that perfect bag you're looking for. And of course, ask for me. I'd be happy to come up and say hello, show you around, get you that glass of bubbles I'm always talking about. We love shopping with bubbles, honestly the only way to do it. We also have our original flagship at 358 West Broadway here in Soho as well. We're celebrating our 30th anniversary there. So exciting, so many amazing pieces like our denim bar. We have incredible vintage Levi's. Still hold the world record for the most expensive Levi's ever sold. Iconic, Guinness Book, look it up. And then of course our amazing, amazing, beautiful sunny California Beverly Hills store just off Rodeo Drive. It is one of the most glamorous, beautiful stores I've ever seen. I absolutely love it. Our founder, Gerard, he absolutely made that store look incredible. He's designed all of our stores and they look absolutely wonderful. So thank you all again for coming along with us. I'm your host, Mason Howell. Here at What Goes Around Comes Around, we are constantly chasing the timeless, the iconic vintage pieces, and we're excited to have you along with us. Tune in Saturday for a show at 1:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I'll see you there. Have a wonderful rest of your week. Take care.